So, hello Woo-Moos! Welcome to another episode of Woo-Moo TV. Today I'm here with the guys from Mansize, so we've got the lovely Anya and Joe and Rob with us, and we're going to look at the reasons and rationale of being with us. So guys, what made you play for Worcester Music Festival for free?
It's an amazing gig. Every year we played, I think.
Yeah, it's always absolutely round as well.
We enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. We enjoy it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much as long as it's Worcester. It's our hometown. We don't have to spend much money in order to do the gig. So yeah, it's just fun.
Okay, awesome stuff. And what do you think about the charities and everything that's going on to raise money?
Yeah,
It's a great thing to do. I mean, it's better that the charities are getting the money than anyone else, to be honest.
I'm quite amazed how much goes into it for free. Like everyone that's involved with it does it for free, and that's quite nice that that many people can come together to kind of.
It shows that it's a good thing as well. It shows that that's why people are doing it for free. It's a great experience. Like people wouldn't do it otherwise.
Definitely, and people care regardless of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what have you gained so far from playing for Worcester Music Festival?
Seen some amazing bands.
Seen some amazing bands. We've gained some experience. The first year that we played, 2 years ago, so this is the
Is it the Blow?
Yeah, the Blow.
Yeah.
The Horn and Trumpet.
Our first gig.
It was an all-day gig that Anya put on.
It's also the first gig I promoted.
First gig she promoted.
22 bands, was it?
Yeah, 22
You
acts.
promoted it. I did the sound all day with a couple of other guys. And we played on the night second to last. Joe got drunk. And we played like second to last, and it was our first proper gig together. We played a gig before in Redditch, didn't go so well. And we played that night, and the room was packed, and a lot of people first time they saw us.
Yeah, it was great. So we did get
we gained
our first gig. Pretty much, we got a lot of fans from, which was really good. And that was a Worcester Music Festival gig.
Yeah, I guess that's where we developed our
home crowd. Yeah.
A lot of people said to us when we played that gig, like, oh, when you did that was really good. Oh, and when you were doing that, and we sort of realised, what we were doing.
We didn't hate each other.
Okay.
We didn't hate each other, and it was going to work for a while at least.
Oh gosh.
2 years later, we're here.
Yeah, so you've been playing for 2 years with us. So definitely now you've developed your own style and you know what you're doing. So what would you say is unique about Mansize?
Well,
that's a hard one.
Well, there's 3 people in here that's never been in a band together before, so that's.
We also don't really know how to play, or didn't really know how to play our instruments when we started.
I'm a bass player, but I'm on the drums. Rob's a guitarist.
I'm an acoustic guitar performer, a solo performer I was before, so I played bass, and then Anya
did the bass.
did what Anya did.
I
played acoustic
picked up
guitar.
an electric guitar and
Because at first you didn't really you weren't so good with pedals and setups.
I'd never
and
used distortion
guitars
before
and
Mansize,
stuff.
so.
Which it's crazy because we're so distorted. So, but no.
Unlike a lot of bands, we started on our instruments together pretty much.
Yeah, we've learned to play with each other.
So it's
Okay. So then what would you say holds Mansize together?
Me.
Me.
Well,
These two would be out of time if it wasn't for me. That's no, not really.
We'd be in time if it wasn't.
Yeah.
says him.
Yeah. What brings us together? Just like we said, we learn our instruments together, and I said to these guys the other night actually that I probably couldn't play bass in another band because I don't know how to play bass apart from any other.
It's like we grew up
Me and
together.
Rob have got a really good groove now, just from jamming just bass and drums really. Like when you're setting up or whatever, if you've gone to make a brew or something.
Anya usually is the last person to be ready for anything,
So me and Rob do a lot of jamming, so we've got a good gel now.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to do on bass and vice versa,
Yeah, that's what makes us still great.
Yeah, I don't know, unique is hard these days, but I guess that we're all on
That's
different
what's kept us
instruments
going.
to what we're
Good to know. Okay, so looking at what you said, that unique really is hard these days. What do you think about the Worcester music scene?
I
It's
actually
not bad,
think
it's pretty good.
considering the size of the
size
city,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
there's a lot going on, and there's something on every night. You can just go out and there'll be something to go and see, which is awesome.
I mean, I guess there's places like, the Mars Bar, which, just dedicated to live music venues. I mean, you've got loads of jam nights all week through, everywhere, all the different places. Mars Bar, here on a Tuesday, Tap,
It's
Monday.
nearly one every night a week. And I lived in Leeds for a while, and you couldn't get a gig anywhere even if you begged for it. You had to be somebody. And that's not really a music scene. That's just a
a gay scene, yeah.
Okay, so Worcester's definitely definitely open to music. So considering how it's hard to get something unique in music these days, and how everything's going on in Worcester with the Worcester Music Festival as well, what would you say is your best memory of playing with the Worcester Music Festival so far?
Playing it.
Playing it was the first time we played, because like we said earlier, it was pretty special to me.
Yeah, it was.
Just to hear the reaction, because no one had ever heard of that.
It was the first time we heard people clapping to our music, and the
Really
first time we got an
enjoying it,
opinion on it. And
When you start a band, there's only people in the room that have listened, and maybe a few other people maybe hanging around, or someone's come, like a family member or something that's heard the music. But when you play it to more than 5 people, and they like it, it's pretty good. So the first time we played was pretty good. I think, that was special. But seeing God Down Here was the best.
that's
Okay.
You was
Just
meant
go
to,
with
Do you mean
Bands.
just playing in general, like the question, do you mean playing, or do you mean the whole thing, like listening as well?
Well, actually, that's a very good question.
A question
When-
about your question.
Yeah. When you look at all the bands you've seen at Worcester Music Festival, what were some of the best bands or best things you've ever seen at the festival, be it gigs or be it just things that happened?
First time I saw Theo was
Yeah.
in this room actually, and
Oh,
she sat up in the middle of the room for the first time, I think, and there were just people clambered about on
It was
all
packed,
sorts
the
of
room was
and
packed.
It's like the same
everyone
night I
was
saw
just so focused on what he was doing and his performance, and to see that many people engaged was just beautiful. It was magical. It was really cool.
Was that the same year, the first year we played? Or did
I'm
you
not
sing-
sure.
Might have been the year before.
Was that the same year? Because, again, for me, that question would be in this room.
in
It
this
was the
room?
year before.
And it was the first time I saw Cape of Good Hope,
Yeah.
which one of my favourite bands. Unfortunately, they've split up now. Which
Get back
Hopefully,
together.
hopefully,
get back together.
Get
If you're
back
watching
together.
this,
Get back together.
It was the first time I saw Theo as well, which Andy just mentioned, and the first time I saw a band called God Damn as well, who absolutely. Can I swear? Should I not be swearing?
Flipping
They're
good.
absolutely fucking brilliant.
They're incredible.
So yeah, all
You have
those 3 bands. But it was the first time I saw all 3 of them, and it was in this room. Was the music festival. It was packed in here. Such a great atmosphere, and I didn't even know what was going on. It wasn't like I knew the bands and I knew that I was going to go there and watch them. It was just because the music festival was on, and I went just randomly to catch a gig, and yeah.
Happened to see
like
some of your favourite
my
bands of
favourite
all
bands,
time.
yeah. And they're just local bands. You don't expect it, really.
Yeah, and when
It's
you
just
hear
like
them-
wow.
I would have paid money.
Yeah,
to
a
be
lot
there
of
that
money.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when,
I would have paid. I don't know. I'd paid like normal silly gig tickets. I'd pay like 50 quid.
Silly gig ticket.
I think the fact
I would have, honestly,
almost
that
because
night
I
was
didn't
incredible.
know, I didn't expect it to be so good. That kind of made it even better.
yeah.
Because I didn't realise at all what I was about to walk into. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. And when you think about the music this year, who do you think are the bands to watch besides your own?
That's Sexy Clown.
That's basically that new lineup. No one knows about it, but
But
everyone knows
we
about
do.
it.
Yeah, everyone knows.
It's the
Everyone
worst kept
knows.
secret in Worcester.
Worcester.
Go see them on a Saturday. Saturday night, is it? At the Mars Park?
The Mars
Task
Park.
in Hand event. Go and see that because that'll change your life. You won't see the Worcester Music Festival the same when you see that.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that because it's a new lineup and it's an extra member as well. Before they were a two-piece, and now they've got a bass player as well, who I know is a particularly good bass player. So yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, go see them.
Who else is there?
Ed's
There's so
DJing
many
somewhere.
bands. It's
Ed's
hard
Go
Steelfox.
see look
to-
at Ed Steelfox because you'll just have a great night.
Yeah.
Just finish your night off with Ed Steelfox and it will not
That's on
end
the
badly.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday at the Firefly
That's
here.
right.
Come here because and go and do something that you wouldn't usually do because you might surprise yourself.
Yeah.
Or just go to any random gig. It doesn't matter if you don't know any of the bands or you don't know any of the names or whatever. Just go because
That'll be something good.
it'll be, you know.
Go
there'll
to a
be
gig where you
at least
don't know
a good
any
band.
names of
Yeah.
bands. Do that.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
once.
Set a
I
challenge
agree
to
with
you.
Yeah.
Great
good
piece of
challenge.
advice, guys. Well, actually, that's something I think everyone should do. Definitely grab the guide, look at all the bands. You've got a million bands, well, not that much, but quite a few bands to choose from.
200 and something.
Just go somewhere where you've never been before and make this year special. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a
Thank
pleasure. Hope to see you playing very
Yeah.
soon. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao,
Ciao.
ciao.
Ciao, Peppa.
Ciao, Peppa.